Now we're ready. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Amante, and this is my wife, Noelle. We are week 3.
This is the third.
Come on.
This is the fourth?
It's third. This has to be third. Hold on.
This is the fourth one we did?
No, it's third.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
I think. We did the one, our first, the pilot, and then we talked about 5 things.
This is our fourth one.
It is
I had
definitely
a
our
hat
fourth.
in the first one. I had a ponytail.
It's our fourth like never before.
Yes.
It's our fourth one like never before.
Yes.
All right, so we're at our home today.
Getting real personal now.
Getting a little personal. I had to make some changes with my life. I no longer, I don't know how long we're doing this construction at the church, but we're calling it, for most people that know, it's called remote work, but we're calling it hybrid. We're doing hybrid working. So most of the week we're working from home. So I needed a desk. I needed stuff. And so I brought everything home. Yesterday, me and Lyric.
He had a plan.
I did not have a plan. I'm still.
You move a certain way when you have a plan. So I knew inside.
No. We're still. So we've been in this home for 7 months now, and we're still. We should be looking here. I'm sorry. We are still. It's so easy to look at our live. We got Michelle and Lisa Marryme. Let's go.
This is we're trying to figure this
something
out.
Different. So, and the dog wants to be in this. So, we've been here for about 7 months. I'm still trying to figure it out. We're still adding piece here and there. Like I went and one of my coworkers, Liz, gave us a TV stand.
Thank you so much. We love it.
And it was for our smaller TV, and then I brought home a bigger TV, and now the TV stand's a little bit too small for our TV, but it's gonna be like that.
Okay.
It's the TV stand is much smaller than the TV.
Now I know, like, putting things together specifically for a living room, that's your baby.
It is.
I am learning.
It's where you invite,
just like the
when
kitchen
people
is
come
mine.
over. When people come over, you invite them to the living room, sit down, chat. What up, chat? I was being funny because we have our daughter, Lyric, who is our camera woman today.
Woo, C-Dub.
Trying something different. So if we ask you a question, Lyric, feel free to answer. Don't be super shy, okay? Let's not do the shy thing today.
You can use your voice.
You can use your voice, all right? All right, so yes, I'm doing some hybrid working from home.
How do you feel about that? And we're going to try and make this
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Hey, family.
Hey, family.
Got Louisville here.
So could you let us know when we're at 25 minutes? Thank you. There we go. She used her voice. What was the question?
Oh, Lord.
You said
Pregnant brain.
No. You asked me how I felt. How am I doing with this change? Something like that.
I can't remember.
Something about me working from home. I don't know.
How do you feel about that?
I did it during the COVID.
Okay. That was before me.
Yes, that was definitely before you. I didn't love it. But I also live very much alone. So going to work was my time to be around people. So working from home and just being at home was not my jam. I need to be around people every once in a while. But this is cool. I mean, Ivy gets home at about 3:30. Lyric gets here around 4:15ish, 30ish. So I'm here for a little bit and then they're back. So it's cool. Today is a very special day. So this is a Valentine's Day show, but it's also my son's birthday today. Come on.
Happy birthday.
Little Mikey, who's not little, but
No.
Mikey turned 15 today. And you all right, buddy? He turned 15 today, and I don't know how I feel about it. No, I'm not crying. I'm not gonna cry. I'm just saying, like, I don't know how to feel about it. I get emotional when I think about my kids. Like, it just gets me riled,
I think that's a natural thing.
riled up. There's a word, riled up. What'd you say?
Right. It's all right. It's a natural
Oh
thing.
yeah, like when she turns 16, you're gonna be just nothing but tears. I think so. And don't let her start
She
trying to
is
drive.
too. I'm actually. So what? Our two oldest. I had the bright idea to.
Not two oldest. It's she's not older than Mike.
Well, our two
oldest
older
girls.
daughters.
There you go. There we go.
I had the bright idea to do a little bit of driving just to kind of ease them into feeling comfortable behind the wheel, and it's been fun so far. We gonna see.
Man, but think about how great it's going to be on them Sundays where they can just drive, like, because we have to be at church super early, and they can drive themselves.
And wait a minute, I ain't there yet. Right.
I mean,
Sydney did amazing. She listened, huh? But Miss LA, she scared me a little bit. We gonna do better though this time.
It's all right. I'm sure it was funny. Because Lyric is already funny, so I'm sure it was.
Yeah, if she laughs, I'm laughing hard too.
Okay, yeah, because y'all. I remember coming up to the bedroom, and she was doing your lashes, and y'all were screaming, laughing, and I didn't get it. I didn't understand what was so funny.
Have y'all ever had a belly laugh to where with whoever, your friend, your family, whatever, and you don't feel your body anymore?
Yep, that's my favorite laugh. When I can't feel my body, that is my favorite laugh.
She probably won't laugh right now.
Like,
hey guys.
do you remember the last time you you lost feeling in your body laughing so hard?
Yeah, with her.
That was the last time.
Yeah.
I feel like it was with. I need to just give them a name instead of saying everybody's name. Yeah. I believe it was with. We call ourselves Walmart. So, Rainy, Victoria, Skylar, Cookie, Nikea, we all call ourselves and Tone Walmart. So I'll just say Walmart. There's been a lot of times that we would be at my house and I would lose strength in my body from laughing so hard.
I believe you.
Either laughing at Skylar or 9 times out of 10 we're laughing at Rainy, who is very funny.
She's hilarious.
So yeah, that is one of my favorite things is to laugh when you can't feel. You've lost control of your body. Those are my best. So
you be stopping with me though. You be like, oh.
Well,
still trying to be cool.
Yeah, I'm
all right.
still. Here's the thing. I want to give you day one energy, even at almost 3 years of marriage, almost at 2 years of marriage.
You see what I mean? That's all right.
I'm adding to it.
That's okay. What does the Lord see?
Listen.
All right.
So okay, so
this is a special one.
This is a special one. So yes, this is a Valentine's Day. I have a hard time saying that word. It's a Valentine's Day show.
Yeah.
But it's also my son's birthday, and then also it's your mom's birthday tomorrow.
My mom's birthday is on the 21st.
It's next week. Wow.
Valentine's Day is Friday.
Okay, hold on.
We are recording this on Michael's birthday. And
it's Andrew's birthday yesterday.
Aw.
Let's go.
Happy birthday, bud.
Andrew Robertson. That's my guy. So it's a birthday time.
Yeah. Clearly.
So before we get into our spiel, we were talking earlier today. So what movie were we watching? The Choice it was called?
It was called The Choice.
Okay. Now, we don't want to do a spoiler alert, so we don't want to tell what happens in the movie. But you should, first of all, whatever camera we talk to, if you haven't seen it, watch that movie.
Go see it. It will put you in the mindset of Hallmarkish ways. Now, everybody should know what Hallmark is.
Yes, but with we need to look at the camera. Okay. Sorry. Because here's the thing. Facebook Live. That's why I have the light on now because this is not gonna stay. We with you for about 10 minutes. Then you gotta watch the show on Friday. All right. It does have its Hallmark ways or Lifetime. Yes. It's
Lifetime is like Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah, someone's dying. Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I'm with you. So it was definitely Hallmark with a glaze of professionalism. So it was a little bit more. You could tell, like when I sat down, I knew it was not a Hallmark movie because it
wasn't secondhand store.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it looked very professional.
Yeah.
So if you've seen the movie already, you know what we talk about. But I don't cry at movies. I've only cried at 2 movies in my whole entire life.
What were they, son? I didn't know this.
I cried at the Passion of Christ. I cried very hard. Like,
you saw it in the movie theater?
In the movie theater, where they literally had our church was like laying hands on people when the movie was over.
Everybody, my goodness.
That movie I've only seen one time.
There's supposed to be another one coming out.
Yeah,
sort of like it, but
I can't watch it. I can't watch that movie. She said, because I can't do Lifetime. I get it. I get it. You know,
what up, Sean?
Sometimes a good Lifetime movie will hit you when you turn on, or you reading a book, or you turn it on and you're on your phone.
I have to be cooking.
And then next thing you know, you 2 hours in, you're like, this is really, really good.
Yeah.
So, but what happened while we watched the movie? I got emotionally. I was hoping this was not going to happen.
I knew it was going to happen. We have a dog.
Dog
life.
And so this will definitely be cut. I'll cut this out. What up, Sean?
I don't know how. It's like.
It is.
Ooh.
She said it out loud so the people.
Hi, Mom. It's like a male bashing station.
It is.
Yeah, that's true.
The men in Lifetime are the worst men of all times.
Yeah.
They're always awful. And they always
look like...
I
think it's a woman's network anyways.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And they always... The men that are awful are like... They're either lawyers or an accountant. They come home with their briefcase and then they start hitting on everybody in the house.
That's a mess.
But, okay.
Anyways.
Back to the movie. I got so emotionally invested in the movie. I don't usually talk during the movie. She's a talker in the movie, like talking to the screen or asking questions.
Got it.
I'm usually quiet. This movie, I was fully invested, talking to the screen, and then there was a moment where I lost it, and I got up and gave God a physical shout. Like, I went.
And apparently it was legit. Now, the first 2 seconds, I was like, I say this to you a lot. I'm like, don't be playing with God like that.
Right.
Because sometimes you be jokey, but he was not joking.
I gave God a praise.
He was for real.
God a praise. As if the movie was like a real story, but it was one of those God is a miracle worker praises, and I just lost it, right? And so we were talking about it today, and so we started asking each other, when was the last time you publicly gave God, you shouted, you gave God a dance?
Let me say this: it counts in public and not in public too.
Well, yeah, but we're right. But I want to go down a deep.
All right.
So let's just focus on the public praise, right?
Okay.
When was the last time you were about to tell me about it? And I stopped you because I wanted to hear it I wanted to hear it live on the podcast.
All right. This was in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
I was maybe 17.
That's when you had that. You was on fire for the Lord.
I was on fire.
Tell them how you told me, how you were starting to tell me.
I was so on fire. It was the 4th of July. Now in Ohio, there's a lot of like events going on. The Boom, tons of stuff, right? And I remember what I had on. I had on an Asian red, white, and blue shirt. With I love those shirts. If you know the name of them, with the little buttons on the side. Anyways, I had that on, and I decided to spend my 4th of July, not like most teens I was with, at church and at World Harvest. I was at World Harvest, y'all.
Gave him a World Harvest praise.
And I think it was a camp meeting or some type of something. It was packed. It was very packed. I don't know why I decided to do this. I was by myself. Anyways, so Rob Parsley started preaching and all that. Now, this was the first time ever in my life that it happened. So I saw it my whole life. Kind of skeptical. I was like, what's going on? But the inside of me, something was happening. I couldn't sit down no more.
And you lost.
So they started playing music. I'm not the best at rhythm. Hence, if you see me doing like leading worship, if I'm hitting my leg, it's yes to keep time, but I'm giving God praise as well. I lost it. I lost it so hard. I jumped up. I was doing a dance. I lost my watch. I danced my watch off.
Like David danced.
But I had a Harajuku. If y'all remember Harajuku, I had a Harajuku wraparound watch. So I had to have been like really jerking. It was wrapped around 3 times on my wrist, and then it had the latch. Never saw that watch again.
No, that's a praise.
But that's when I knew, I'm like, oh my God, the Holy Spirit can move my body.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah.
I remember the last time I shouted in public, and
it was this week.
I mean, home is not public.
Okay.
Home is private. Okay. So the last time I shouted in public was 2001. It was 2001, and I was at the church I grew up in, Church of Jesus Family Worship Center, in Springfield, Ohio. Let me make a timeout because I know y'all notice it. We out here with new glasses on. Come on. Come on.
I was nervous about these.
Come on, let's just talk about it. We out here with new glasses. Come on. But moving on to the story. So I was at my home church, and I took you there when we were dating.
But I was already there. That's crazy about our story. Remember, I was already there.
You were?
I went there with Shira.
And yeah. You told me about that.
That was crazy,
I forgot.
right?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
So my home church had a balcony, and so I was up at the balcony. So it was January. This is how I remember. It was January, and every year we have a revival for all of January. We're fasting, and we're having a revival. And we had Prophet Todd Hall. Shout out to Prophet Todd Hall. What's up, bro? Well, Unc. I won't call him bro. He was speaking, and I'm upstairs in the balcony, and he said, I remember him saying, because prior to that, about 3 years before that, I got in a really bad car accident, right? Really bad.
You was young.
Yeah, I got in a real car accident with Dale, who was sitting in a passenger seat, Khalil and Abbas in the back seat, and then Kevin was sitting right in the middle. He was the smallest out of us all because he was younger, and got in a really bad car accident. Everybody, like, Kevin flew out the window. He woke up on the highway. He was asleep, and he hit the ground. That's how he woke up. We should have died. Okay, let me just say that. We should have died. It's nothing but the Lord. And Prophet Todd Hall did not know anything about this story, and he looked at me and said, "Young man, the devil tried to kill you a couple years ago," something like that, in a car accident. And I didn't even hear the rest of it. I just
didn't have to.
I remember what I had on, actually. That's how hard I gave God a praise.
You remember what you had on?
Oh, I had on an olive
something
green.
there, because I remember too.
I had on olive green dress pants with. Okay, just understand, this is how I dressed in college. So, olive green dress pants with some dark brown dress shoes on, with a lighter olive green.
You had a bow tie?
No, a lighter olive green dress shirt, unbuttoned right here, with a dark green.
That's cool to me.
Sweater.
Green my favorite
But my
color.
sweater was tucked in because it was too big. So, whatever. And
That's
so
cute.
I lost it. I mean, I went crazy. And that was the last time I shot it, because I thought about that and how I was really embarrassed about how.
You cried too, didn't you? While you was shouting.
I probably cried afterwards, yeah. So that was the last time I've given God like a. That's the last time.
We gotta.
I know where you want to go. Let's not go there. But I'm saying that's the last time I've done that. But after that, I've been more of a jumper and a runner. I'll take off. I've ran in full concerts before. I'm doing a full concert. I just take off running.
I've ran too. I ran out of my heels.
Come on.
Before.
So, that's the last time I lost it. So, I mean, ours are very similar. I didn't come out of my clothes or my jewelry or anything. I probably didn't have any jewelry on, but I thought about that wreck and
we remembered our clothes.
We remember our clothes. When's the last time you shouted, Lee? Have you ever shouted?
Or let's ask it,
You, yes.
Put in the comments.
When's the last time you gave God a all right? Let us know.
Yeah.
You're a crier. It's okay. It's okay. I can just touch it. Come back. We're good. My dog is showing me so much love. I appreciate it. So Valentine's Day is this weekend. I
Yes,
struggle with that again.
Valentine. That's all right.
Valentine's Day. So I know you never prepared for me when
I have no idea.
Right. Okay.
What he's going to say.
That's the best part.
Ever.
I like it when you're not prepared because
you do it when we leave worship sometimes.
You're prepared for
like,
everything in life. So I like to get you when you're not prepared.
I'm gonna do it to you one time.
Okay. Fine. Okay, fine.
Yeah, you're right.
As Ivy would say, okay, fine.
Probably last Sunday. Huh?
Come on. A last Sunday praise.
It's all right.
Shout out to Janisha. I know she's probably not watching, but she gave him for my live recording back in 21. I just remember because we laugh about it every time. She gave God a random praise, like it was out of nowhere.
That's how he is.
Yeah, come on. Okay, let's get back to what we talking about. So when did you know? Look at, she's ready. She's like, oh no.
I don't know what he's about to say.
When did you know?
Hey Ashley, love you.
When did you know I was going to be your husband, or you wanted me to be your husband? Okay, let me take it back for you because it's a little bit different for me. When were you ready for me to ask you to marry me?
Lord,
come on! I wish we had that ding, 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 ding.
I had moments of affirmation of like, oh, this is love, this is real, all of that. But the moment, and I love that we have it on our, cameras and all that. The moment that you surprised me with the proposal and all that, you said something to me right in that moment when you were on your knee. But the way you looked at me, I'm so big on feeling safe. Women, isn't that like on the top 3 of your list? To feel safe. You have a safe place for your love to live. The way you want to care, the way you want to help, reach out, assist, whatever. So that moment when you got down on your knee, you looked up at me and you said you promised that you would always love me. And it meant everything to me because you were for real.
I meant that thing.
So many different moments. And I had you go to like several weddings.
Yes,
so I was able to see what it would be like just to laugh and have the ring that you put on my finger.
Oh, Lyric is doing the period face. The period. Yeah, I remember that day. That day was it felt like, I know there was probably 20.
That's a good question, yeah. Because I don't even know the ins and outs of that.
Man, it seemed like there was 20 people there. I think it was about 20 people. Would you say how many?
Seemed like more.
Maybe 20 people.
Like 30.
But let me tell you, it felt like hundreds of people were there. It felt like so many people were there. So here's the thing: what everybody got to learn in that moment. Shout out to my mom.
Yes.
But if you say, Mom, I want you to bring a few people. Like my mom did so many
that showed me she loved me too.
Oh yeah, she loved you. She loved you, but she did so many wrong things in the moment. I mean, so many wrong things. I mean, but she was there.
Love.
We thank God she was there. I know we're past that time. It's fine. We'll keep going.
Do you want
to? At 10:20, y'all, we gotta let y'all go.
You see how he extends such a pastor.
All right.
Extended so many times.
All right. So, can you see that? What, you tell me now? Wow. Okay, y'all. Y'all saw our toilet paper. Wow. Wow. It is what it is. Um. Wow.
Because I'm coming up, coming off of like being
Yeah, you've been
sick,
sick.
having
You
a
can hear it
sickie.
in her
Yeah.
voice a little bit. So yeah, that day it felt like there was so many people there. My mom brought a lot of people. And she showed up early and loud. Like she was like not loud, but Noelle was in the bathroom getting changed for our photo shoot. It was a surprise photo shoot.
For whatever.
It was
Which is, some of this. What you see
yes,
back here.
that picture, yes.
Yeah.
Not a surprise photo shoot. It was a real. We knew about the photo shoot. She knew about it, but she didn't know I was going to propose at this.
Yeah.
So, So I told all my friends, our family, had everybody there. I asked her dad, come on.
Yeah.
Asked her dad, and so I got the okay. And so the whole family and friends, everybody was there. And so my mom comes in and she's talking, like have a regular conversation. Like, Mom, she's in the bathroom getting changed. You can't talk. And she's like, okay, I'm sorry. And then, but she still kept talking. Like, Mom, you can't talk.
Probably excited.
She was excited. She was very excited. But she kept talking, and then her friends kept talking. Debbie Ruff, the great comedian.
You remember?
Debbie Ruff came early. She got there early. Just a lot happened, but it was a day I'll never forget. It was one of those days, or it felt like my birthday. You know what I mean? Or it felt like Christmas as a kid. Like it felt like it was. I was excited about it. I was nervous. What nervous that you gonna say no? I was nervous. Just wanting things to go right, and then at that time I wasn't sure. You saw when I got down there, I wasn't sure I can get back up with the knee. And so I barely got back up. Mama was there, y'all.
Everybody.
She cried a little bit. And
she did. She was mad that she cried. You know Mama,
the times that Mama has cried in my presence, she's mad at herself for crying. Yeah. And she said, I shouldn't have came. Got me over here crying. But that was a great day. I want to talk about when I knew you was wifey. We had just talked about this because she's so mad at me right now. Because she found out I don't love soup like that. Oh, let me just say, I'm not saying I don't like soup. I like soup.
I love to cook.
Yes, you love to cook.
My dad, when I grew up, quickly, I'll say this. He grew up making us homemade chicken noodle soup, and it is the best. If you have my dad's cooking, that's where I try to, get what he got.
Yes. I like soup. Let me I want to take that. I like chicken noodle soup. You know what my favorite soup is? French onion soup. I love
which I'm scared to make now.
Hot and sour soup. I love
You do eat soup a lot.
I like soup. But we like the meal prep. I don't want to eat that every day.
Now here's the thing. Meal prep. We can talk about that too some other time.
I just don't. I mean, I don't like. I don't want.
What do you like? What do you not like
other
about
things?
soup?
I can eat other things every day at lunch, but I don't want soup. Like I don't want.
Soup is good.
Usually, especially when I was in the office, when I'm eating my lunch, I'm usually eating in a meeting. I just don't want to be sitting there holding a bowl and smelling.
You already got, because all we have is glass containers.
All right, but I'd rather be using my fork and eating my rice or whatever, or my salad, but I don't want to be slurping soup in a meeting full of young people.
That ain't the real reason, but let's talk about the LOVE.
Love. So I knew, going back, goes back to the soup. Oh. Yes. So this how long ago this was. It was COVID still. And this is when
I was in the medical field.
Yeah, she's in the medical field, and they're doing what's it called? Vaccination.
Yeah.
And she was, okay, thank you. She was not playing about not getting vaccinated. And didn't want nobody else to get it, right?
Yeah.
And so, but my job was like, you don't work.
You called me in the midst of making that decision, and I was like,
But she didn't say anything at the moment.
Yeah.
She didn't say anything. It was like, okay, fine.
I had to pray
So
hard.
I go get the vaccinated, so I can go get my card and go
I
back.
had to go get the vaccine.
You know what I meant. If you know me, you know I'm gonna mess up. All right. What up, Isaiah? Zeke.
Hey.
So I got the shot, went home, and then the next day, like most people, I was on my sick bed. Like so sick.
And I was so mad at him. I was on the phone. How far in was we? Just a couple months?
Maybe not even that. maybe a month. Maybe a month. Yeah. And so, okay, at this point in my life, as a single man, I knew what I wanted in a wife. I wanted a nurturing wife. There's other things I wanted. Like I wanted someone who's fun. We already talked about this in the other podcasts. But I needed someone who was a nurturer. Like I needed a nurturing. I'll take care of you. I got you. Let me get you this. But I'm not a slave.
Huh?
Not a maid. But a nurturing wife, right? And so she was mad at me. Like I did something so bad.
Like we was in it for a million years.
She fussed me out. But as she's fussing me out, she's walking in with this huge pot.
Yeah. I made it at your house.
Yes. You cooked like I dozed off.
And it was vegan.
It was vegan. Yes. Come on. I dozed off as you were telling me because you were fussing the whole time. I dozed off and then I woke up. Lyric, you already know what I'm talking about. I woke up and there was food, right? Really hearty.
Faux chicken noodle soup with vegan chicken stock.
So good.
Yeah.
So good,
I
right?
was mad.
But here's the thing.
So expensive.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
It's okay. It's all right.
But this is when okay, of course we had our first date. She cooked for our first date. But this is the first time that she's bringing her life, her lifestyle to the house, right? So she brings the food, cooks the food, and then on the table, which is for about 2 years, I'm telling everybody that my girlfriend at the time is saved and she loved me, but she made me a hot toddy. And I'm thinking I'm drinking alcohol, and I'm like,
y'all know what a hot toddy is?
I saw. Have y'all ever? There's a.
We from Louisville.
Everybody knows what a hot toddy is.
All right.
Okay. So, well, you're 14, so it's a drink with alcohol that makes you sweat and feel better if you're sick. Mm-hmm. So hold on. So here's the thing. I don't know if you ever seen Have you ever seen the YouTube video? It's the Instagram video where this lady says, I'm about to make my husband this drink and he's gonna think it's got alcohol in it, and he's drinking this drink and she keeps bringing him more and more drink. There's no alcohol in it, but he thinks he's tipsy, like he's like slurring at the mouth and everything. That, yeah. And so I'm thinking I don't drink, okay? I don't drink alcohol, not my jam.
Not even Listerine.
Come on. And so no. All right. God bless y'all. This is fun. All right, let me just reach up and say, God bless y'all. All right. Let me take it down. Our camera woman's going through some things. So I thought I was tipsy. I couldn't stay awake. I kept going like this. And then like maybe a month or so later, she was like, there was no alcohol in that.
None.
I told Andre Spartman, one of my closest friends.
Did it taste like alcohol?
I don't know. I didn't know. I just knew that. I thought you just did something to make. Yeah, I couldn't stay awake. I was like woozy. And
because you had that scene in you.
I know.
Huh?
And so I literally fell asleep and she was gone. You know, it was a weekday, so she had to go pick up Lyric and everybody. Mm-hmm. And so I just woke up the next morning. I felt like $100. I felt great.
You did.
I felt great. And I was like, you know what? That's her. Like guys say, I'm him. I said, that's her. That is her right there. And then, you know, you were having me drinking. Okay. We started juicing.
I was already juicing.
Okay. Well, I said we. You was already a juicer. Then I started juicing with her.
Yeah.
And then she had me drinking chlorophyll water, which I want to
Yeah.
bring that back into my life.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring that back.
Say less.
I'm not playing right now. She knows I am not playing, but we're not gonna get into it, right? So I want that chlorophyll. Okay.
You want the beginning.
Well, I said keeping that day one energy. All right. All right. As you would say, okay. But yeah, that's where it was at. It was that night, and then many other nights. But that night was like, yep. I mean, I remember Rainey came over, her and Tone came over, and they smashed that soup.
So would you say, honestly, because I said safety, and you said taken care of, is that not one and the same?
It is. Wow. Come on. Yeah, that is one and the same. I guess I need to feel covered, maybe, or cared for in a certain kind of way. Like,
He just made it deep.
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to.
But it is, that's what this is. Love is all of that.
Love is so many things. All right.
Yeah.
Right. So, all right. We are at how many minutes? At 36. Come on. It is so hard to do a 30-minute podcast.
I think I know what we need to do.
What do we need to do?
We go in on you want an icebreaker. It'd be
Maybe
too
we cut
long.
the
It'd be too much.
icebreakers out, or maybe we do the icebreaker before we push play. So we'll have it when we get in. Come
Okay.
on. This is why you got to keep young people around. They always
Yeah.
have fresh ideas.
Speaking of ideas, shout out to Chicken. She talked about doing a Valentine's
She
Day
did. This is your idea,
thing.
Chicken.
This is for you.
Come on, Chicken. Cluck, cluck. All right, so we're going to get out of here. My wife has some cake on the way. You forgot all about it, didn't you?
I'm looking at it right now.
So she's got some cake on the way, and I'm not going to touch it.
It's all right.
I'm not going to touch it. I know Lyric's going to want some. You know what? Before we go, shout out to Ivy, because we haven't heard her not one time. She is in the house,
I prepped
y'all.
her. She said, "Mommy, where you going looking like that?" I said, "I'm going downstairs. I have a meeting." So
Here's the thing. Ivy's kind of got that teenage year thing going on where she just wants to be left alone.
yeah.
And so right now if she's got her TV, which she loves her little cartoons, just leave. She's like, just leave me alone, but don't want to be alone.
Mm-mm.
If that, she does that thing, hello,
Yeah.
to make sure that she's, I don't know why we would never leave her in the house by herself,
That's all right.
but that's a whole nother story, I guess. So, okay, we're back next week, same time. Here's the thing, babe. Tell me what you think about this.
Uh-oh, y'all. I don't know what he's about to say.
I don't know.
Come on.
Can I be honest with you? As the person that is putting these videos up,
Appreciate you.
thank you. It's actually, I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
He enjoyed doing all this.
I love the learning piece and trying to put stuff together. Everything's not perfect, but I was telling Lyric yesterday kind of how, because Sean has those little side pieces that makes everything look a certain kind of way in the room. That color, I'm going to get some.
Okay.
But I don't know if I want to give them a 12 o'clock noon time. I'd rather they wake up and the podcast be there, right?
Okay.
Come on, I'd rather wake up on that.
Let us
on
know
that
how you
Friday,
feel about that.
and it just be there, all right? And let us know how you feel about these glasses. I know y'all gonna like hers because
I don't know about
she
mine.
is really legit a model. Like everything, she just be putting everything together. Like, just
There's
be
no way.
fresh,
There's
be
no
fresh.
way.
And I'm out here just
Thank you,
trying my
honey.
best to not look older
Look,
than what I am, but not look
you
sick.
cute.
Well, that's on another podcast. We were talking about this the other day about how me and Wante were talking about we're getting at that age where we're going to have to make some decisions with our fashion because we don't want to be old men trying to look young. You know what I'm saying? But that's a discussion. That's a real thing. That's a real thing where you like.
And I'm every bit of 37. So whatever.
That's
Just be
so
you.
young when you. But
That is not
you're
young.
not. And again, my age is young still. It's still young. But again, you don't want. It's one thing to say you're 37 now. I know you're not gonna wear like childish stuff, but at
Vacation I am.
at 45, getting close to 50. I just don't want to be walking around looking like I'm 27, right? But I can still be stylish, so I'm figuring it out what that's gonna look like without without looking
I think you look fine with what you be wearing.
right. But okay, so I'm not. I can go down the road about how I feel about what I be wearing.
Okay, we'll make a little mini short one, and that can be, something. Help them out.
All right, we'll do that. Now there's more pictures of me. So we're gonna get out of here. Enjoy. She's gonna enjoy this cake. I'm gonna have me some sugarless Kool-Aid. And try to catch some of this basketball game. Shout out to Luka. All right, we'll be back. Love y'all.